Applying for a credit card through Revolut is actually a lot simpler than going to a traditional bank. But people get stuck because they constantly confuse the credit card with the standard debit card. I'm going to show you exactly how to get both and how to tell them apart so you don't accidentally apply for the wrong product. Stick around until the very end because I have a specific tip on how to handle your address settings that will save you from getting an automatic rejection before you even submit your details. The reason most people struggle with this is that Revolut started as a prepaid and debit service, so the app is designed to push those cards first. A debit card uses the money you already deposited, while a credit card is a true line of credit, where you borrow money and pay it back later. If you live in a country where Revolut hasn't launched credit services yet, like certain parts of Europe, the option simply won't appear in your menu. You need to be at least 18 years old and have a verified account to even see these options. If you meet those basics, let's get your application started. To get the process moving, you need to open your Revolut app and make sure you are running the most recent update from the App Store. Once you are logged in, look at the bottom menu and tap the Home icon. Right under your main balance, you will see a More icon. The three dots. Tap that, then select Add More Products and Accounts. Now, this is the part where most people go wrong. If you want the credit card, do not tap on Cards. Instead, look for the category labeled Credit and then select Credit Card. This is the actual credit line product that lets you build a history and borrow funds. The issue here is that this feature is available only in selected countries, so if you do not see it, as I don't, you cannot apply for a credit card. But if you are in the selected countries, select the credit category. The app will ask for your personal details. You need to provide your full name, date of birth, and your current valid address. Revolut is also going to ask about your employment status and your regular monthly income. They need to verify that you can actually pay back what you borrow, so be ready to list any existing debts or financial commitments you currently have. After you fill this out, take a second to review the interest rates and the specific terms for your country. When you hit Submit, Revolut performs what is called a soft credit check. This is great because it usually does not impact your credit score at all. You will typically get a decision almost instantly. If you are approved, you can choose between a virtual credit card, which you can use immediately for online shopping, or a physical card that arrives in the mail after a few days. Remember that this credit card has its own separate limit and statement cycle. It does not pull from your main debit balance, so you have to manage it as its own account. If you find that the credit option isn't there at all, it just means it isn't live in your region yet, and you will have to stick with the debit card for now. Now for that pro tip I mentioned. If you are moving between countries or have a temporary address, make sure your registered Revolut address matches your tax residency exactly. If there is even a slight mismatch between your ID and the address you provide for the credit check, the system will flag it as a consistency error and decline you automatically without a human even looking at it. Keep that address updated to keep your account in good standing. If you want to know how to maximize your cash back once the card arrives, you should check out my guide on Revolut rewards and travel perks next.